when you're on the come up and you're trying to push the envelope and push the boundaries and get out of the box a little bit, they'll be like, we don't fuck with you. You don't do it for South Africans. You think you're foreign, you think you're American, you think you're British. Yeah. But when you go to UK and you make it, then suddenly they want to come back and claim as well. Bitch, you want with me shooting in the gym?
Lead them into think that they're the ones rejecting you, pretty much.
Rejecting you, yeah.
Because even if you go and get a hun, it's going to make them want you more. They like things that are not for them.
No one cares. And this is what I'm saying. It's like this deconstructivism. Like, we are questioning the validity of everything that is common sense. Very soon, people will be calling out gravity, saying gravity is a social construct. When your woman can wear your shoes, when your woman can wear your gloves, like your hand sizes are similar, when your woman is heavier than you. Arsenal fans need to kiss Wenger's ass and apologize.
Yep.
This is nothing but an arse anal.
All right, we on. We live.
We on still. So yeah, bro, I've been thinking about this as of late quite a bit, right? So to preface this question, right? People always say that in America, it's American culture that drives everything. It's the Babylon or whore of Babylon, wada, all this crazy stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, is it American culture or is it Black culture? Because if you deep it, right, it's not that Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B are the most popular. They're just the it girls for now, and they are the loudest. But if you look at American culture, you look at like Taylor Swift, you look at Selena Gomez, you look at all these top Kelly Clarkson, all these top pop stars that are making real money. They're really not on that type of time. But it's always the Black huns, right?
No,
I'm not saying that I'm blaming Black huns, but the industry almost pushes, like, Black women have to be fetishized. Black dudes too. Like, for us, it's like, oh, grind on me, got a big dick, all of that. And also women, it's big ass, big tits, being a complete hoe on the record. And to me, I'm thinking, bro, why is it that you can't make some decent money just being an artist? We always got to do some theatrics on top of it versus that. So is it their fault or is it our fault for keep supporting it?
It's because they're using the most popular culture in the world to push their stupidity or their propaganda. It's just that simple.
Yes, sir.
They're just going to use Black people. So it's like whatever we considered fun, or let's just say in America, whatever Black Americans considered fun to them or things that they enjoyed, they just said, okay, cool, we'll plant our people in this, and then they're going to perpetuate that. Because when you listen to people like Selena Gomez, when Selena Gomez made the transition from Disney to the pop star that she is today, she has to show a little bit more skin. No, she didn't wild out like Miley Cyrus or Britney or anyone, but she showed a little bit more skin just to show that she's older. When Justin Bieber also transitioned from like a child star to like a real pop star, Mans had to come, he had to go gym, he had to get his tats, you know what I'm saying? Get a fresh cut. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessarily a Black thing. It's just that they want to, like, it's also this whole thing of over sexualizing, and it's just a lot. And I've gotten to a point where I've run out of conspiracy theories. In my, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I've run out of.
I don't want to put on it. Yeah, like, I don't want to put in the tinfoil hats or nothing, but I'm just looking at all of this stuff and I'm like, no, man. Because, okay, you mentioned Justin Bieber. We can even say Ariana Grande, all of those people, right? We can say, yeah, to a certain extent, yeah, they're sexualized and so forth, but they're not talking about hitting the dangling thing in my throat and sucking my ass and eating my pussy and all of that. And that's the thing that a lot of female rappers be on. And at one point, I had a female ask me, like, one of the mates I know, right? And she's like, oh, you're so misogynistic. Do you even listen to female rappers? I'm like, nah, I hate female rappers. And she's like, oh my gosh, how could you? And at the time, I was just pulling her feathers because you know how these feminist chicks get their knickers in a twist. But
gotcha, bitch!
I realized, like, probably 2 or 3, like Lil Sims, Rhapsody, probably Missy Elliott, whatever. Okay, I can rock with them. But most female rappers is just this thing. I don't want to be out here rapping about pussy and taking dick and all of this and sucking dick, because that's what their lyrics are about. And I don't resonate with that. You know what I'm saying?
You see, yeah, I'm also on that because it's like whenever I say someone like let's just say Summer Walker or SZA had amazing R&B albums. They were amazing, but I just can't relate. It's like, yes, I can realize, I can
Bro,
recognize that they can sing. I can recognize that
I
they're
can recognize the
lyricists
artistry.
and the artistry and they make good songs, but I can't relate one bit. I'll sing these songs randomly, but when it comes to I just need some, I stop.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
you can't be out here singing on top of your lungs. I just need some dick.
Bruh,
What?
you know what I'm saying? I don't need some. You know, Jay, I just switch the girl to guy parts if I need to, but other than that, nah. So if it comes to like
How
female
do you do
rap,
that? How
no,
do you do
bruh.
that?
Because if
The syllables aren't the same.
no, Peter, how, bruh? How I twisted, I flip it, bruh. It's like one of her songs. She's like, she says something about you make me. She says something what? You let me be a woman, and you let me be a flawed
How
woman.
am I going to sing that?
Right.
How am I going to say that, bro?
Yes. So she says, you let me be a woman, you let me be a flawed woman. I'm like, and then I say, you let me be a nigga. I'm telling you, bruh. I just jump in with nigga. You let me be a flawed nigga. That's what I do, bruh.
I don't even allow it. Bro. I just leave it be. So I like Nicki Minaj, as much as she's real and stuff like that, I've never rated her. Never rated Cardi, never rated.
Nah, but Nicki rap raps. But Nicki rap raps. She raps.
No, dude. Like that's exactly what I'm saying. I can respect your skill level. I can respect your ability to spit on the mic, but I cannot respect your ability to spit on a dick like you always talk about. Like, bro, so many times, right? So many. I remember Roger that, right? Remember how Roger that dropped like 10
years ago,
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, about approximately. Man, that track was tight. So tight. That track was amazing. And Tiger came in there, beat was, and then Nicki comes in, and I remember it took my youth and innocence away from me. And she's like, oh, she's doing a thing. I'm like bopping my head. I'm like, yo, Nicki's nice. And she comes in flow tighter than the dick in the butt. I'm like,
no, bruh. No. Let's go back to Bedrock. Let's go back to Bedrock. Everyone comes in with their verses.
Oh, no.
Okay, I get it. Let me think. I guess it's my turn. Maybe it's time to put this pussy on the sideboard. Like,
how am I going to relate to that?
Bruh, I'm just like, okay. Like, all right, let's start the show, bro.
Mad orcs. But anyway, man, moving on to the real good stuff, to the real greatness. I'm too busy trying to save souls, but you're complaining about my lateness.
Sure.
Miss Lauryn Hill came with that one, but anyway.
That wasn't Miss Lauryn Hill. That was El Boogie. Do you know El Boogie? Boy.
But once again, speaking about boogeyman, we are the savior of your souls, putting boogeymen right under the bed where they belong. It's yours truly, Mr. Fear Bavaria, the bringer of truth, the dropper of gems. Let's get it.
This is Wesley Sniper shooting from a distance like Roberto Carlos.
Woo. And this is the Let Me Mansplain Podcast, where everything, I mean everything goes, just as long as you can mansplain it. Let's go. Man, that's so tough.
You sound like you eating an apple. Hum.
Yo,
no,
man,
bro, listen, bro.
It's tough, man.
So
it's tough, but yo.
Yeah, so I'm on this flight, right? Going to my destination, right? You know where I went.
You went to the city where it's litty.
You know what I'm saying? So on the plane, I am just sitting there. And then I see this tall bold white guy walking wearing orange from far. I'm like, nah, I'ma just ignore it. Comes closer, and he's sitting in front of me. Can see man's is wearing a whole, I don't know what it's called, what the traditional attire is called, but that's what monks wear. You know what I'm saying? I actually saw a real life
the
monk.
Hare Krishna joints.
Yeah, the orange
like the Avatar, the Airbender.
Yeah. I actually saw a monk.
Nigga, did he have the arrow in his head too?
Nah, bro. I'm like, okay, a bald white guy, man's comes in sandals, and bro, we're going to a cold ass city here, and man's is like coming with his robe or whatever you call his attire. I'm just like, okay, cool. And they actually
Wait, hold
exist.
up. Hold up. Isn't Cape Town known as a windy city? Cape Town's very windy.
It's cold as bitch. I don't know about windy, but it's cold as a bitch.
Yeah, it's windy. This man was going to airbend in the temple. I'm telling you.
On the mountains,
Probably
on Table
why
Mountain.
it's so windy out there. Yo,
Bruh.
all right,
What? Oh, wait. A little conspiracy theory. What if you know in the Bible they're like, you prepare the table before me. Right?
No way.
What
No
if
way.
what if that table was Table Mountain?
Hey, no way. No, that's stupid.
Cape of Good Hope,
Man,
the mother city.
No, man, you're out of line. You're out of line.
The Last Supper happened on Table Mountain.
You're out of line.
But
No,
yeah,
VAR needs to have a sound effect. No.
Yeah.
You need to have a VAR sound effect. That's out of line. Just no.
Hey,
But yeah,
I'm just saying he prepared Table Mountain for them. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just like, I'm wondering, how the hell do you adopt your own ideologies or beliefs like in a country where everything is just left, right, and center? People's beliefs are not necessarily, or not left, right, and center, but everyone has like similar beliefs where in that it's either super traditional, or it's Christianity, or it's Hinduism, or it's whatever. But then certain things that we only see on TV, like Buddhism and certain other religions and stuff, I didn't know it's like people like were really like monks like that. Like, isn't that like, don't they follow Buddha or something?
Yeah, they do. Buddhism. So this is I also had this thought, right? We look at reality from the experience of the time, right? So when something doesn't happen around our realm of reality or our realm of perception a lot, we start to think it doesn't really believe, or it doesn't really happen, or it doesn't really it's not really real, or it doesn't occur that often. So Cape Town is an international city, so you're going to get people from abroad, you're going to get people from all corners of the world. And in Asia, this thing is hot. Buddhism is hot. Like, Christianity is the one that's down, though. Buddhism is the hot one. So, I get from what you say, like, if I had to see a nigga in the whole orange robe, I'd be taken aback a little bit. But at the end of the day, man probably comes from somewhere that isn't South Africa, because I don't see many Buddhists around. I mean, I see the niggas with the Hare Krishna, that rebel ponytail, bro.
Yeah.
The rebel one.
The man bun.
Bald. But not even a man bun. It's like the man is fully bald, but he has a ponytail.
Oh, yeah.
Them
I
ones,
feel
bro.
that. I feel that.
Yeah. You feel it?
No, I'm saying I feel what you're saying. Jesus.
Oh. I'm saying that, like, bro, your hair, you got nigga hair. Your nappy hair won't allow you to do such a thing.
Bro, I'd have to relax it like Drogba, bro. Shit. Yo.
Bro, we're going to come to that one. But
yeah, so I see him and then I'm like, okay, cool. So if the plane had to go down, how would man swim in that robe thing? Or he just easily slip out of it and swim? And then I thought to myself, and here's my question to you. What would you do, or how would you act or react while the plane is going down?
Man, I've lived a life of sin. I'm praying my ass out. I know I'm gonna die. I'm praying my ass out. And honestly, bro, I don't know who. Even if you're an atheist, bro, I know you ain't that tough for when the plane starts going down. You're gonna hold your atheism in your lost moments, bro. Bro. Niggas are gonna switch real quick. I'm praying my ass out. Like, I ain't trying to. Like, I'm. Obviously, you can do the whole thing. You put the mask over your face. You brace for impact. But at the end of the day, the jig is up, man. I'm asking God to forgive me for all my offsides, because a man had a mad offsides. Man is moving like a Bamiyang and that. I want him to wipe him off. Just Jesus, please hit a young VAR for a nigga. So niggas off good. But yeah, that's all. That's about all I'm doing. What about you? What you on?
Hey, bro, I'm not panicking at all. Like, for me, it's like I feel as if death is inevitable. So it's like when your time comes, and I'm not that type of person to be like, it's in the divine plan, whatever. But certain places I feel as if like I'll know. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes I know that I'll get through something and all of this stuff, but there are just certain situations where I just know that nothing's going to happen. As much as people are scared and all that shit. Because on the way back, there was something wrong with the plane. They had to fix it for 15 minutes. And I'm just sitting there like, there's nothing wrong. Like, well, they'll get it done. Let me just say there's nothing wrong. They'll get it done. It's not like it's going to, hinder us or anything. We're just 15 minutes late. So it was what it was. And then I was like, nah. So for let's go down and follow protocols and everything. But I realized while I was on the plane, I did a crossword puzzle, a crossword. What's that? There was a crossword. The one where you match the words.
It's called the crossword puzzle.
I'm saying yes. I did the crossword, and then the one where you match the words. Word search. There we go.
Word search. All right.
Word search and Sudoku, right? And then I figured that shit out in like, let's just say an hour because the Sudoku was like longer because it's numbers. And I'm like, I can probably like survive a lot of situations because of my natural intelligence. A lot of situations. It's just that you have to sit and think.
Not a plane going down.
No, but I'm just saying, we'll see, like,
bro.
If, because like I've watched a video of like this guy taking a video of a plane or in a plane as it was going down, but then they landed it in the water, then they all easily got out. It wasn't like anything heavy, and they were all calm in the plane. So I'm like, if everyone had to just keep their mind, just had to calm down. It's like, we can even try. If there's a plan that was given to us, then we can try and all get out at some stage. If not, like, you don't just give up and be like, oh no, I'm dying. Oh, bro, come on, bro. Like, you can only accept death if you see an asteroid. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, you can only accept death if you see an asteroid coming towards Earth, bro. That's when you're like,
I see what you're saying.
Can't do shit about that.
I see what you're saying. My thing is this, right? Because this is the delusion that a lot of people have. They believe that just because they're calm in their mind, that the external environment is going to reflect that back. Listen, there is a survey that asks, that was given out to, okay, I'm not going to give you the rundown of the survey or the research, but it asks a number of people how comfortable they are with fighting a certain animal. So it went from, I feel like I could fight a rat, all the way to I feel I could fight a lion and a bear. So many dudes are like, I could take a lion, I could take a bear. And in their minds, they're intellectual about it. They already have a strategy that I do A, B, and C. But in reality, that strategy, intellect, and whatever they perceive
flies out the window.
It means dead ass nothing, because this is the world. This is not your mind. So when a plane is going down, look, it also depends on the plane itself. Like, how are you going down? Is one of the engines blown out? Is the capacitor gone? What is it? Like, are you flying? Are you gliding into the water? Are you nose diving? All of those types of things. What is the cabin pressure? Has the plane been torn apart before it even hits the ground? I think, as much as we want to believe that we're calm and we'll go out like Rambo, first blood, no, dude. When a wing flies off, I don't care who you are. You could be Dalai Lama calm. You could be, bro, you're losing yours. You're losing yours. Everyone's losing theirs. So I think that's the delusion. We all think we would be able to hold our composure in our lost moments, but most times, nah.
Now I hear what you're saying.
Unless it's like unexpected. If your lost moment just
yeah,
then you can hold it. But in that one where you see that, nigga, I'm gonna die, and all the regrets come back. Because it's not like an instant one. It's like you start to think, oh, damn, I should have done this. Oh, damn, I should have done that. But yeah, man.
But like I said, you just had to have if there's a plan that was given to us. But everyone's just panicking, then it's like, I can't be like Rambo. Then now I'm going to try to save everyone. Nah, I don't know how to do that. So I'll try to save myself and whoever I'm with, or if I'm with, or around me, if I can come back or whatever. With that. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely agree with that. I agree with that. I think when people panic, it makes the situation worse.
Oh my god.
If we have like a plan and we can hold our heads, yeah, we can. We can survive. We can do things. But outside of that, niggas, we're not all going to make it if we keep panicking.
Bro, and very lastly, about my trip. So on the way back, I was sitting next to this girl, like youngish girl or whatever, and she had her arm on the armrest. I'm in the middle, so I'm like, all right, okay, cool. She had her arm on the armrest. Joint? Hell no.
Was she a joint though?
Hell no.
She wasn't a joint?
No. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Please. I was quiet the whole way home for 2 hours. I just had my earphones in. But anyway, I was quiet. So she had her arm on the armrest by me. And then homegirl basically had her head on my chest, bruh. I was like, the fuck is this I'm doing, bruh? First, she was looking at my phone while I'm listening to Kanye's album on the fucking plane. And then she just was like, she's damn near has her head on my shoulder, damn near. I'm just like, what in the
Put your
COVID?
head on my shoulder. What in the
COVID?
Hey,
But
bro.
yeah, bro. I was like, damn near on my damn shoulder. I'm just looking at the sun. I'm like, the fuck? What in the COVID? What the fuck is going on here? Hell no,
What in the
bro.
COVID?
Bruh. It's like, how do you? Hey, okay. Let me just. Oh no, let me change this question because it's mad crazy. Let me just try and phrase this properly.
Nah, go for it. Nah. Don't even phrase it properly. Swing for the fences. Get flagrant. Swing for the fences.
It's not even a flagrant question. I just have to phrase it properly so that my English comes out right. How do you tell
your bundles are feeling low?
Exactly. How do you tell a hun that is all over you that you don't want her?
Damn! Ooh, Jesus.
As a guy, how do you do that?
All right, still. I think, no, I would say you let things die down, right? Because this is such a good question because it depends.
You can't let shit die down. Shit doesn't die down. Chicks will do what they want to do once they're the ones pursuing you.
No, listen, this is why I'm saying it depends on the environment. Because if you come out, like, if I don't care, if she doesn't have the cachet to ruin my life, right? I can come out flat, right? Like, sorry, I'm not interested. And then I'll give her the opportunity to feel like she rejected me. Because if you reject a hand flat out, she's gonna hate you. She's gonna get
oh
very
my
angry.
Gosh. Oh man.
They get very angry.
I know that.
Women always want to act like we better taking rejection. There's no worse at taking rejection than a woman.
Yay!
She will destroy your life if she wants to.
Hey.
Right? Still. So I'm gonna be on I'm gonna make it look like I jumped the gun, right? So I'm gonna come out to be like, oh, I know your vibe is this and I'm not interested. And then she's gonna be like, oh, what? I wasn't even interested in you. And then I'll let her, like, by the time she does that, I know that, okay, I've done what I needed to. She can make me look like the sucker. It's all right.
It's fine.
It's all right. I'll take it and I'll move on. But in most cases and in most instances, I just act like I don't even see it. I just treat it normal, act like I don't even see it, whatever. Yeah, that's it. But then you see, the more you do that, the more desperate they get. So they try to invite themselves to your place too. They try to invite yourself to the things you're doing. So I'll be like, no, it's kind of me and this guy. So three would be a crowd, or I'm kind of busy. I'm kind of doing this, that, and the other. But when it gets obsessive, bro, I need to cut it. Like, I have to explicitly come out and be like, hey, I know. But outside of that, I usually just let it die out.
Do you know what? Okay, in that situation, bro, for me, I'm a straight shooter. Everyone knows that I don't mince my words and I'm very offensive whenever I say things. So I've learned my lesson the hard way, the extremely hard way, that you don't just outright reject them. You don't just reject them from jump. Never. Otherwise, you'll get cooked. You get slow roasted. You'll be like a brisket. You have to get roasted in 18 hours or some shit, bro. Marinated and roasted, bro. So I'm just like, nah, bro. Like, for me, it's like you said, lead them into think that they're the ones rejecting you, pretty much.
Rejecting you, yeah.
Because even if you go and get a hun, it's gonna make them want you more. They like things that are not for them. So they're just like, oh shit, okay, cool, a new challenge. And then they're gonna
ooh, did you just gloss over that? Like, that was just, they like things that are not for them.
Of course, they always punch up. Why do you think they always want older niggas, richer niggas? They always need to punch up.
Bro.
Who would punch down?
Up. They love punching up.
Oh, of course. Niggas, who would punch down?
Yo, niggas love punching down. But we punch down for like 15 minutes. And then once the post-nut clarity reminds us that, oh, what have I done? But outside of that, nah, man, bro, man, them punch down. Yo, bruv. Man, them are punching all the way down. Man, them are punching that Street Fighter one. Punching all the way down.
Bro, I always used to use that fat guy.
But anyway, bro.
But wait, hold on. I actually have a question.
Oh, yeah.
The fat guy Street Fighter. But anyway, I actually have a question with rejecting women. So, you know, when, let's just say, you've been with a chick for a while. Let's say you guys weren't necessarily dating, but you weren't necessarily just vibing. It was in the middle. It was getting there. Entanglement / situationship. You know what I'm saying? Right? So when it's time for her to go, right? And like for good, there will always be a few items that will be left behind, right? Let's say she's been around for some time. There will always be a few items that'll be left behind. This actually like cooks up this week's top 5. Personally, I feel as if this is actually very specific that niggas don't really think about. And I'll tell you why I thought of it after the top 5, right? So this week's top 5 is the top 5 things girls leave at your place. Right?
All right.
Number 5, we have shower gel. The shower gel, whatever it is they use.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then at number 4, it's a hair tie. Whether it's a scrunchie, pony, whatever you call those hair ties, hair clip, whatever goes in their hair to keep their hair good while they're giving you head. But anyway.
Sensational.
Oh, bro, I do that myself. I become a number 1 I become a hairstylist, bro, when you're giving that bro. A man's out there twisting it in all different style. Man will even almost do the French braid, bro, when she's on that thing, bro. You know,
bro, you have flashbacks to slavery when you're riding horses, like you just wrap it around your arm, like you These are flashbacks. This is how it goes.
South African man. How does a South African man have flashbacks to slavery? Wow,
were you not South African?
Yeah, kind of, but like we got a completely different treat. We like colonized. We were made like a colony. The American niggas can own the slavery experience. Like, I don't even know. But anyway, man.
I think we were colonized.
That's funny, bro.
I think we were in slavery before we were colonized, but that's a different conversation for a different day.
That is true. That is true. It's just not the transatlantic slave trade kind of slavery. It's just a different brand. But anyway.
Yeah, but anyway, number 3, toothbrush. That's when they just get too comfortable. Way too comfortable.
Bitch, don't get too comfortable.
Bruh, better not get too comfortable. Anyway, number 2, jackets or hoodie. Always has to be a reminder.
You violating with that. They never leave theirs. They always take yours.
Oh wow, mine's a sim swap. Swap.
This top 5 is all the way wrong. It shouldn't be a top 5 of things they leave. It should be a top 5 of things they take. Leave with.
Eyes. Let's crash that shit.
To me, honestly, I've never had that experience because I'm very careful with that. Like I try my best to go to her place, so I can leave whenever I want and I can disembark as peacefully as I want to. 1 and 2, when I invite her over to my place, she's already practically my girl that I've been going steady for.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're headed to that stage, but then what if it ends and you guys didn't really make it official?
But bro, I can't invite gal over like for an extended period of time till she's staying over and sleeping, unless she's my girl, and not just my girl for a while. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that women are super clever, man. Women are more strategic and Machiavellian than we give them credit for. Way more. Like she'll start with the toothbrush, then she'll start with the hoodie, then she'll start making it a convenience to keep her around.
Of course.
She'll start cleaning and doing all that stuff, and you're like, I want to have her around. Then she stays. And when she starts bringing clothes, it's done. You don't have your own space, you don't have your own nothing. She's in there, not going anywhere. And you become way more fond of her that way. But anyway, no, let's scratch this top 5. Run it all the way back.
Top five.
Okay, so this is the top 5 things women take from you.
Yep.
Top 5 things women take from you. Number 5.
Number 5, you're nut. You take all of that, bro.
Now we're talking about things that can be replaced.
How, bro? I'm replenished within 10 minutes. What are you talking about?
Sensational,
bro. This guy.
I'm sensational. So sensational.
Sensational.
Yeah, but
anyway,
number 5, you said
number
was
5 for me, definitely
the nut.
Oh man, nah, yeah, the nuts. We can count the nuts. The nuts. It
doesn't seem realistic.
Do your hands not take your nuts?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like physical things that can be replaced when you go to the store and buy it again.
Alright, well, bro. Is a nut's a spiritual thing now?
Bro, no. Listen, some niggas don't nut when chicks come through, so it's not always 100%.
Yeah, no, nigga, you taking me way too seriously, son. I'm just pulling your leg. Relax.
Gotcha, bitch.
Niggas don't nut though.
Way too seriously.
And they don't. You know why? You know why they
Niggas
don't
don't
nut?
nut.
No, it's because they're throwing a hot dog in a wishing well.
Why?
That one there was a violation.
No way.
Personally, I wouldn't have
You're
it.
violating. So what you doing at your crib? Why can't you take your stuff if she's a hot dog in a wishing well? Hi, man, you violating.
But anyway, let's get to the top 5. That's what I'm saying. See, sometimes niggas don't nut because
Alright,
they're throwing
cool.
hot dogs in wishing wells. But yeah, number 5 things a woman take.
I just do nut for control. Just purely for control, dude. It's purely for control. Because like making a dude nut is the easiest thing, and you can't even do that. That hits them in the ego always. Just hold
Facts.
it back. But
I would
anyway,
say
let's
number
get to this
5.
joint.
Number 5 is socks. They'll always ask you what kind of socks they are too. They'll be like, "Oh, are these your sports socks? Are these the socks that you wear here? Are these your socks that you wear here?"
Yeah.
Always. Number 5
For
always has to
sure.
be socks. Number 4,
Mm-hmm.
if you're a dumb nigga, I'm sure a lot of dudes do this, sneakers. I don't let
Yeah,
anyone take my
for
shoes,
dumb
but niggas
niggas.
do that. Niggas
No.
let that happen. They
To
let that
me,
happen.
it's also like, bro, I'm gonna shame niggas, bro. If your girl can wear your size shoes, bro, you easily-
Ah!
Yo, no, bro. no, bro. There's something wrong there, bro. There's something very wrong.
Bruh.
Actually, please, can we run through this top 5? Because there's something I need to say. Let's run through this.
Yeah,
There's something I
yeah.
need to say about that, bro.
Sorry. Number 4 was
Let's go to the next
shoes.
one,
Number 3. Oh,
shoes.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking straight now because that was funny.
Nah,
Bruh.
bro. We need to talk about this. We need to discuss this thing. We can even put this top 5 to the side for this because, bro.
Hey, fuck it.
there's some
Let's cut the whole top
violations,
5 out. Jump to what we're trying to talk about.
bro. It's
But
whatever.
number 1 is hoodies. though.
Nah, bro. Listen. Hoodies, of course. We know number 1 is hoodies. And your soul. They leave with that one. No, bruv. Let's chop it up about this one, yeah? So, this thing about how is your woman as burly and big as you? Because there's a few ones that are violations. When your woman can wear your shoes, when your woman can wear your gloves, like your hand sizes are similar, when your woman is heavier than you.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have.
Bruv, how can your gal be heavier than you?
That's because dudes love thick women. That's right. I like my girls BBW. The type
I
that want to
hear
suck
that.
you dry, then eat some lump with you. So thick
I
that
hear
everybody
that.
else in the room feels so uncomfortable. But anyway, yeah.
Bro, I hear that, but bro, like I'm talking about the one where you can't even pick your gal up because you're scrawny and she's huge. Man, that's a terrible balance. I'll never do that. I need to be bigger than I always aim to be at least close to double my hand's weight and size.
For me, I know for
And-
sure I'll always be double the weights and size. Okay, not always the size, but the weights definitely.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like as a man, bro, you have to be how you the one feeling safe with her.
Imagine now it's cold and then you need her to make you feel warm. Well, kind of you do.
No,
but
man. That is bro. No. You make parts of you feel warm.
Bro, literally,
Bro,
when you want to flip her over into doggy, you have to do the shit that, you know, when Jericho tried to put Mark Henry in the walls of Jericho and couldn't flip him over, him or Big
Yeah.
Show, you had
Nah,
to.
Nah,
try to
not
flip
even
her
that.
over.
Not even that, bro. You need to go out and get the car jack.
No, you need to go get a forklift.
Yo, violations. Man.
Sensational.
What a sensational violation. Jesus.
Sensational.
But man,
A whole
like,
forklift.
bro, like so many dudes, right? I don't wanna slide some of my mans, but so many dudes I've seen and so many dudes I've known at some point are dating women that they can't even lift. Like this shift of like in our parents and great grandparents' times, our dads were like way bigger than our moms, right? But now I'm seeing this absolute shift where the nigga is like this piece of paper, he's scrawny and tiny as, and then the woman is huge. I'm like, huh?
No, but let's
Huh?
admit, thick women love skinny guys. Skinny guys love
Skin
thick
guys
women.
love thick women. I get that. I totally get that.
It's
But
just
to me, it's
weird
also
anatomy, bro.
it's very weird. It's a very weird look. Like she's bigger than you. So like if guys broken the crib, she's gonna go first.
Me, I don't mind. I don't mind if she's bigger than me or whatever. If she wears a bigger size shoe than me, that's weird, bro. I'm a 10,
That's
10 and
very
11.
weird.
I'm a 10 and 11.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that
Yeah.
she's gonna weigh 10 and 11, bro. My sister's taller than me and she wears a 7. You know what I'm saying? Like even her,
Your man's on a 9, 10.
bro.
So to me, it's like a what? Huh? And to me also, bruv, right? If you're dating a girl that's wearing a 10 and 11, can you leave the Sasquatches alone, please? Bigfoot is already an endangered species. A girl
Bruh.
wearing 11.
Imagine she says, "Oh no, I need to quickly go to the store. Can I use your sneakers?" Imagine.
Bro, that's crazy. That's
Imagine.
crazy. Those things should slip right off. They should slip right off.
Imagine y'all are sharing Tim's. Bro.
Bro.
You're sharing
Nah,
Tim's like an adopted
violation.
child.
Bro, why you violating so much today? Straight cut violation.
You know who else was violated? Arsenal.
Bro.
You see when we were talking about smoking on Arsenal today. Smoking on Arsenal
Bro.
today. Literally
It's a loud
City.
pack.
Bro, it's a whole loud pack. What City said to Tuchel, hey, Scaife.
Scaife, son.
Yo. Even my sister was just like, they're not even marking. I'm like, you see, even you can see. Yo, bro, that was funny as
Bro.
shit.
It's not funny anymore. I think Arsenal was funny when they were getting battered by Bayern, when they were getting battered by stupid teams in Europa League. But now this is sad. You're at the bottom of the league. Yes, granted, it's still early in the season, and I'm sure they will not even be relegated. I'm sure they'll post up. But bro, Arsenal's a tragedy at this point. Like I can't even laugh anymore. Like this is something else.
Bro, they blackballed Ozil. They did all these
Man.
theatrics. They sold Guendouzi. They sold
Just for this.
a lot of men just because. No.
Another one.
Listen.
Arsenal fans need to kiss Wenger's ass and apologize.
Yep. Yes. He kept them afloat. Now that we're seeing, Unai Emery tried his best. But then it's actually above him.
He got them to a Europa League final. He took these peasants to a Europa League final. These jokers,
bro.
Literally, bro. He was performing a colonoscopy because this is nothing but an arse anal.
It's stupid, bro. It's stupid, bro. Yo, I know, bro. But honestly, Unai Emery really tried his best with Arsenal. And then Arteta says he called Willian so he can win the Champions League. Bro, can you even qualify? I'm telling you, that's what Willian
these
said.
brothers even near qualifying.
Bro,
it's crazy.
that's what Willian said. It's like he called me because he wants to win the Champions League. Bro, Willian's leaving. He's fat and he's leaving now.
Bro, but let's be honest, right? Willian was drunk by money there, bro. Man is on some crazy bread there. He's on like 300 or 350p a week. That's some peas, bro. Man is making peas, dude.
Yeah, but he's leaving anyway.
Real money. No, he is leaving, but at that time, like, I question myself, bro. And I look at how that club is run and think, who brings Willian and gives him 350p? Bro,
no,
how do you give Willian that much guap?
No, it's because he saved Chelsea from damn near relegation that one season. So now he thinks that, or he thought that he'd be forever immortalized for doing that. But then once you underperform a game, people forget what you did. That's the main problem with Willian.
Chelsea are literally Arsenal's pimps. They take the nigga when they're fresh and then they give them back when they run down. Even that David Luiz thing, just offloading all your defective stock to Arsenal and they buy it and then they'll pay these man top dollar. Dude. Oh man, what a mess.
Defective stock.
What a mess.
But we also took Giroud from them where he was just.
I really think Bayern broke.
We rejuvenated Giroud, but anyway.
But Giroud helped you. But Giroud actually helped you get stuff done.
Trophies.
Bro, Giroud is actually... Giroud actually helped you. It's not like them where David Luiz ain't done nothing. Willian ain't done nothing.
But he only helped us from getting relegated.
Bayern Munich broke Arsenal. See that 10-2, bro, they were never the same after that. Like, that was the last time they were in the Champions League. And ever since then, it's just been nose diving more and more after every season.
They're going.
Like they removed
yeah.
Wenger after that, and then it just
They're going through what Man United went through when Fergie first left. When that they could see that, okay, cool, they relied too heavily on the manager because he knew exactly what he was doing, to the point where it's like, whoa, we actually left alone now, and we bringing someone in, and they think that we're going to call the shots, but at the same time, we're not even giving them the space to operate. That's what Arsenal's doing to Arteta, but it's also Arteta's decision making and stuff. But he has the tools, but they're not giving him everything. It's like the decision making above him is extremely odd, odd, mixed with his bad decisions.
Bro, I hate Man. I hate Man United just as much as the next man.
Yeah.
Right? I want to see them fail in life. I want to see them take L's. I like it when they fail. But let's not even get it twisted. Man United was never even a fraction of the shit show that Arsenal is. See what I did there? Shit show. I'll be here all week. But, bro, Man United, right? When Fergie left, even after Fergie left, they wouldn't take more than 2 years vacation off Champions League. They take 1 year off and they'll be right back the next one. And then they'll be right back the next one. Arsenal is not like that. Arsenal, and let's not even cap. By the time Fergie left, Arsenal was already like 9 years deep in a trophy drought, bro. Arsenal, like, when was the last time Arsenal won a significant trophy? Even a Europa League. Like,
didn't they win an FA Cup against us?
FA Cup.
Yeah, against Chelsea.
Yeah, they did. But is FA Cup really significant? Because the thing is with FA Cup,
England,
it's significant sometimes, and in other times it's like that
in
one is
England,
inconsistent.
yeah.
But I'm talking about like a league.
European.
With Arsenal, we look at Arsenal like, no, this is a team. Like, this is a team. Like, you are a team. Like, bro, Arsenal has just been crap.
They've been stripped.
United has never been this bad.
United
has never been
Arsenal
this bad.
have been stripped of their identity.
Never, ever.
I don't know what's going on there. It's just a sinking ship. But going on the United thing, bro, Cristiano catfished Man City. He catfished the hell out of them. It's like literally said, he was saying to United, he was like,
I
that chick.
for that.
Listen, he was that chick that said, okay, cool, I want that nigga, so let me go to his brother and start flirting with him, so then he can see that he can want me back. That's what Cristiano did. It's like,
she pulled up the line.
Exactly, your brother's my ex, so let me go flirt with the brother so that he can want me back.
It's not even that. It's like it's the line that chicks have. It's like, oh no, I have options. I have guys who want me. They want to put you under pressure,
bruh.
Because, bro, that was like, I will have to thoroughly say it. Like, this past couple of months, best transfer window I've ever witnessed as a football
of all
fan.
time.
Sensational.
Of all fucking time.
Like, I tried to think back to other transfer windows that were similar. Like, I think the one coming into 13-14 was pretty good. The one where we had the transfer saga with Ozil and Bale. Yeah, exactly. Götze to Bayern. There was a lot of nice moves there, but nothing like this, bro.
These are like the greatest like players of all time moving. And then future generation are also moving. Like Mbappe is like, he's also like, hey, yo, I want to go to Madrid. Okay, Haaland flopped his move and he stuck at Dortmund for another season.
Haaland didn't flop. Haaland was never on the cards. He was never on the cards. Like they only, his 75 mil release clause is only activated next year. So yeah.
No, it's just clubs. Clubs are now willing to do good business. Like, they don't care about the release clauses. They actually have people who want to actually negotiate with people.
Yeah, that's partly true. But to me, it's also like the Premier League is too powerful. Like, I've never been one to rate the Premier League. Like, I think it's well marketed, it's well drilled in, and when those guys play each other, it's lovely. But when they play the rest of Europe, they're ass. United got shafted by Leipzig and Villarreal, who have a quarter of their budgets. Or every time City gets knocked out by Monaco, gets knocked out by all weird teams, Lyon, all the time. United, bro, like I said, get shafted. Arsenal, we won't even talk about. Them men are getting run by Olympiacos and that. And then Chelsea, yeah, you just won the Champions League, but prior to that, you also been making weird things in the Champions League. So yeah, but this season, best league in the world. Quality is unmatched.
Yeah,
these
now
can go and copy Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo.
These are super teams.
Man is copying Lukaku. Man is copying Grealish just on a thing, and he was about to copy Kane as well. Yo, man, are just moving crazy. Arsenal, I think, also spent bags. Arsenal spent bags. It's just that they did terrible business, but they spent. Like Ramsdale for 40. I don't know who on earth smoking Ramsdale for 40, whatever. Ben White for 50. I
Mm.
don't know.
And
who-
Cristiano was 20.
bro, like to me, it's like, yo, but here's a good top five.
Top five.
Bro, listen, here's a top five for you. Listen, obviously at this time, it's not complete, but I want you to give me the top 5 best deals during this season's transfer window. Let's go.
Damn. I actually have to think of the transfers. But I would say, okay, cool. Number 5. I would have to say anywhere in the world, not just the Premier League.
No, everywhere, across the board.
I don't know if he moved this season, but Wilson to Newcastle. That's my
Callum
number
Wilson.
5.
Nah, Callum Wilson's been at Newcastle, bro.
Nah, wasn't he elsewhere? This man keeps moving clubs. Remember?
No, he left Bournemouth when they got relegated.
Oh shit! Yeah. It's just I never saw him.
No,
damn.
No,
Actually,
yeah,
nah.
I see. So
Scrap that.
I think
Scrap that.
number five to me, I think Tammy Abraham.
Yes.
That's an under radar move because Tammy Abraham is a quality striker. It's just that at Chelsea he hasn't really hit the ground running like that way. He can do what he wants, but I think Tammy Abraham is a really good move.
He is on fire at Roma. On fire.
He started well.
What started well? Goals are flying in, bro.
No, he did. Like I watched him against whatever Santinarini, whatever that club is. Now he put in 2 assists and a goal, so he was lovely. He was sensational. It was a very good move. Next one, I say number 4 is Sabitzer to Bayern Munich. Oh man, what a lovely move. For only 15 million. We got Leipzig, or one of Leipzig's best players, for 15 million. I love it, man.
But
people are crying tears. But
that's what Salzburg and Dortmund do. Like Salzburg, they just give away people for free.
Nah, but the thing is, like Sabitzer's been available for time. And this is why I always question England scouting. It's like you purposefully leave the good, cheap option and go for the expensive crap option. Like what is Grealish for 100 mil? But whatever. We'll talk about
Nah. But yeah. But we'll talk about Grealish. Like I don't like the way everyone talks about Grealish. He's a very good catalyst in any team. But anyway, number 3 is Lukaku.
Yeah, so number 3 is Lukaku. Yeah.
Number 2,
obviously
Cristiano. 1, Messi. Simple.
I ain't get it, bro. I say number 1 is Cristiano.
Okay, no, you're actually right.
The reason being, right?
Yeah, because he's more results based.
Helped United. He's results based one, and just the general mood around United has been just
restored,
shot through the roof. Now that Cristiano is there, these guys are legitimate title contenders. Like Cristiano does way more for United than Messi does for PSG, because PSG is like literally already there. Like Messi is just a nice cherry on top.
They're actually not, but okay.
Nah, PSG is like in terms of on paper. I'm not talking about on the pitch.
No. Even on the pitch, I was watching them.
On the pitch.
Even on the pitch, I was watching them. It wasn't okay. They were trying to like do flicks and tricks. They don't seem like united in any way. PSG is just.
This is why PSG will never win anything until they get a proper coach and a proper understanding of the game. Because you know what PSG is like? PSG is like the most extravagant balsamic vinegar / Himalayan salt sauce from the highest mountain peak. And that's just, it's on the plate. It's all sauce, no substance. How can you have sauce with no steak, bro? How can you have sauce with no staple foods? They just flashes and bangs, and it's all the bells and whistles, but none of the actual substance. I thought Ramos was a great move, and I think he'll stabilize the team for sure. But it's just a whole bunch of individuals trying to get their P's and get their money and get their notoriety and whatnot. And it's not really a team. This is why, for me, United and Ronaldo is a perfect match.
Okay, so you say
he's going to look at the team and he's going to do what they need.
So you say number 2 is Messi, then number 1 is Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Because Messi, you can't just leave that. Because everyone's like, I don't know why everyone wants to look at Messi as if he isn't Messi. That's my biggest issue with Messi. Everyone does. Yes, Ronaldo is a superstar. It's like Beckham. It's like he's more of a household name than Messi is. As much as we'd like to argue that, but Ronaldo is more of a household name. He played for the biggest club in the world, and he's back at the biggest club in the world again. It's just that simple. But Messi made, I'm not saying he made Barcelona, but he made it about himself. Before, Barcelona was a great team, was a great club with a great history, a rich history. But then he made it about Messi.
Are we going to forget El Ronaldo Cuatro? Are we going to forget Dino?
No.
Messi, Dino was a
massive
Ronald,
no. Listen, Ronaldinho was Ronaldinho. That's who he was. Messi was Barcelona. Because of his backstory. Think of his backstory. The way it seemed as if the stars aligned. Every single time we watched
through the system.
Yes, every single time we'd watch La Liga was for Messi. For me personally.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh no. When you go watch Barca, who you want to watch in Barca? When Messi was around,
bro,
who would you want to watch? Of course, niggas were slick. Of course, niggas were slick. But when Messi's there, I want to see Iniesta pass to Messi and Messi pass to Iniesta. I want to see Xavi pass to Messi and Messi pass to Xavi. It's like he was a puzzle, a piece of a puzzle. It's like I would have loved to see him with Memphis. Would have loved to. They finally have a finisher. You know what I'm saying? Would have loved to see them together.
Bro, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed that we didn't get Memphis because you are one of the men that I've been talking about Memphis since like 2014. Like Memphis is my guy.
Since he was at Glory.
He belongs to the street.
Bro, sensation.
Sensational.
Yo.
Sensational.
Yo. No, man, the future. Was it Future? Your Future
was,
man.
Oh,
shit. Small, bruv.
Oh, it was fucking sensational.
Yo, sensational, blood. Yo.
Oh, had it, boy.
Still, Memphis is nice. Had it, boy, bruv. We all take L's. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But, yeah, look. Messi is a puzzle. Messi is all those amazing things, but Bayern always puts it together. Bring Messi. Bring your Messi. I don't care. Bro, bring your Messi.
You see, my problem here
we'll shaft them again.
My main issue with Bayern is still what I had years ago when they still had Mario Gomez as a striker. It's like, okay, yeah, the number 2 Pizarro was way better than an average number 2 striker, but y'all always want to rely on one nigga, and then when he's not there, it's like, yes, the rest of your team can score, but it's not the same. It's like, I don't like the way y'all rely so hard on one striker only. I hate that system.
We've never been a team that rely on one person. We've always been more of a team than any other team because Gomez was surrounded by Ribéry, Robben, Schweinsteiger, and Müller. Those goals were coming in. And yes, Lewandowski is doing an absolute mazzoline right now. But if Lewandowski is not available, bro, we have Gnabry. Like last season against PSG, we didn't even have Serge Gnabry. We had Coleman. Now, we know how I feel about Coleman. Man forever crosses into the stratosphere. It doesn't do anything. Can dribble every man, take any man's ankles, but put him in front of goal or make him do an assist.
Listen. Coleman should have been on Kanye's album. The song should have been called Father Lift the Ball. Honestly, because he's clearly just sending that one straight to him. Whenever he shoots, bro, he's sending it straight to the Lord. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is one's for you. He prays over the ball. Quick, straight to space.
Bro, violation. But about Bayern, right? So we went and we bought another one from our quote-unquote close rivals, right? And the conversation's always the same. Oh, what a dead league because Bayern always buys the best players. And we always kill the competition, right? There's that narrative, right? And I've noticed they're only going after us because we're the best. And they hate us because we're so good. Because Juventus has been doing that even worse than we have. But no one goes at Juventus because Juventus is ass. Juventus is so bad, man.
I would
they
say
got eaten by Empoli.
Yeah, but I would say no, they're having problems. They're having structure problems at Juve. It's not necessarily the players. They're having structure problems there. But I would say, as for you as a Bayern fan, that's all you see. That's literally all you will see as a Bayern fan. The same way me as a Chelsea fan is all I'll see is that we played FIFA and we got a bunch of players for I don't know how much. But then when you actually tally up the money and tally up against United, we spend less than them or whatever. But in general, no one cares about the Bayern thing. The only problem is that the other clubs in the Bundesliga aren't as strong as Bayern. That's the problem. Bayern can be set behind 20 points and will catch up and win the league. That's how bad it is for the Bundesliga. That's where the issue is. Not that you see, even City just buys just for buying. Grealish for 100M was him helping out Aston Villa, saying, "Hey, my niggas, I'm not going to leave you with nothing. Go buy who you need to fill my gap." You know what I'm saying? That wasn't.
And I hate how Aston
Grealish.
Villa fans are too stupid to see that. This guy just signed a contract before he left to give you niggas some. He gave you a
he gave you a reason. He knew he was going. We all knew he was going, bro. Like he's English on top of that, you know?
Bro, come on. He patched you with 100 million P. What are you talking about, bro? Why are niggas so up in arms?
But what I wanted to say about Grealish was he was a replacement for De Bruyne. As a catalyst, he doesn't work as fast as De Bruyne because De Bruyne will come in and score or assist immediately. But if you need the game to slow down, he's a wild card of Pep's dynamic or of Pep's team. A very good wild card because everyone plays a role except for Grealish. If you notice how he plays, everyone plays a role. Grealish, you don't know what's going to happen when he gets the ball.
He's
you don't
floating
know.
In and out. Yeah,
exactly. Everyone else is a well-oiled part of the well-oiled machine except for him.
This is what I noticed. Like I feel like Pep never would do that. He never did that till he managed Bayern, right? Because in Barcelona, almost every person on the pitch, maybe Messi aside, had a role, right? But it was a tight structure. But at Bayern, he learns very quickly that yes, we could replicate the tiki-taka, but to get the best out of the football there, you need to have more of a loose type of vertical passing game, not these triangle things that he did. And then he did that with Muller, where we let you do whatever you want because you can see the gaps and I think Grealish does that, but I just think the price tag is crazy. Like I think we do the exact same signing for half the price. If Grealish comes for 50 million P, I think that's an amazing deal because he's a baller.
Listen,
and it's very rare for us to see that from an English lads are not really technically good like that.
Not at all.
Technique is lovely. Yeah. Exquisite tech.
But do you know who the new Muller is?
Who?
Kai Havertz. Think about it.
Yes and no. Yes,
I can understand why you say no too. Yeah.
The only reason why Kai Havertz I say is no because Kai Havertz, his work rate defensively is nowhere near. And I think Kai Havertz, the one thing that Kai Havertz has for him in his pockets is he knows how to find space. He knows how to drift in and out without being noticed. That's one part of Muller's game that he has. But Kai Havertz
it's the positioning.
Way more time on the ball. That's one.
Yeah.
The pressing, the everything. He could work on it for sure, and he could become closer to Muller as time goes. But yeah, no.
Now I'm saying like in terms of his style of play, in terms of Muller,
like
the style of play where Muller, you can put him on the right, you can put him at centre forward, you can put him on the left, you can put him at cam, anywhere in the front, you've got him because he's going to know how to play his role, but then do it his way.
Yeah.
Because Muller, you'll never figure out Muller's game. He's how old is he now? 33, maybe. I don't know how old he is.
32, 31, 32. Because Lewandowski just turned 33.
Jesus, he's 31.
You know, Muller seems old because Muller was
there from a kid. Yeah.
He was there from a kid. Thank the Lord for Van Gaal because Van Gaal put my mans on.
Right, but anyway, staying on soccer. Wait, I want to ask you about
Havertz, bro. I want to talk about Havertz.
Yeah,
I want to talk about Havertz. I want to talk about Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool, bro. That game. How did you feel about that game, bro? Like, I think going into the game, you would have expected to win, but when the red card and everything happened, obviously, then you were happy for the point.
It's not a conspiracy anymore where you say would see VAR and the referees are against Chelsea. How can you run up to the screen and look at the freeze frame and run back and call a penalty? You're not even going to watch the whole video. I can understand. Hold on. I can understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really enjoy capping for Chelsea, but I have to cap in this situation where, of course, it did hit his arm, but it wasn't it was like out of his control, went off his thigh, hits his arm. And then the motion of him trying to swing at the ball, even though he missed, but the motion of him trying to swing at the ball just didn't add to his case, in my opinion. I still don't believe that it was a penalty because that was in an unnatural position, or the way it happened was off his thigh and onto his arm. But him trying to swing at it, and even though he missed, him trying to swing at it made it more sus. But if the ref had to look at the whole video, that wouldn't have been called. Well, maybe he would have called for a penalty because it's denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity. But the whole red card, that was a crazy part. The red card was a crazy part.
That's where that's where like my mind changed because I was originally on that, but then I looked at the rules. It's like it's just a rules thing. If you deny a clear goal scoring opportunity with the foul, it is a red card, no matter how light or whatever. Because there's many times where guys have sort of tangled their feet while the guy was on one, or where the goal was open and their feet tangled and they got a red card. This is not about the severity. This is just about fouling with a goal scoring opportunity. And I get you. To me, that whole thing is like that reflex. It's not like he was purposely doing it. It's like when there's something there, like, and you're trying to get it out, your body's just naturally in fight or flight mode. So your arms will start flailing and everything. But most times, even coaches work on this where you try to defend with your hands, your feet ahead of you, you kind of in a bent over formation, like your head and your feet are in front and then your hands are behind you to avoid that exact situation. But it is what it is. I think the red card was harsh, but the penalty should have definitely been called because that was a goal if his hand wasn't there.
Of course, because it went off his thigh. Like, because the talking points was it accidental or purposeful that it hits his arm? It was clear that it just went off his thigh and onto his arm. If he was not in front of goal, that would not have been actually not even a penalty. It would have said play on. If it wasn't in front of the goal, so it would have just been play on.
You see, exactly. They're denying a goal scoring opportunity. But after that, bro, like I think watching that game, I think Chelsea is going to be a team to look out for the title. They look very good.
Yeah,
like against Liverpool. Now Anfield, no less. Went Anfield,
bro. They believe now. That's what I'm saying. The players believe now. It's not just us anymore. The players are actually really starting to believe now. They're like, oh shit, we actually are the strongest team in the country, and we're the European champions. Their confidence is now trying to boost them off. City are not scary. You just beat Arsenal. Everyone does that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not scary at all.
Yeah.
Spurs beat y'all.
When I watched that game, it wasn't because, bro, when I watched that game, I feel like City wiped Arsenal because Arsenal was so bad, not because City was so good. Because all their goals are really simple. They just kept ball retention. They kept pressure in and around Arsenal's box. They found a space. They banged it in, and that was it. Because if you looked at the goals, literally, man were doing like a medium, lukewarm pass, and it would go through the whole Arsenal defense and find the City man on the other side. When Ferran Torres is like my height. When that man is scoring headers, you need to ask some questions.
Yeah, that's true though. But it's like, we ask some questions. We already went through that, and that's no, they weren't defending and shit like that. But I want to ask you for your opinion on the UEFA Men's Player of the Year, Champions League Midfield of the Year, Striker of the Year, Goalkeeper of the Year, Defender of the Year. So for those that don't know, the guy that was it the European Player of the Year or was it UEFA Player of the Year? UEFA Player of the Year was Jorginho, right? And then for the Champions League Midfield of the Year is Kante. So it's like, I don't understand how you can win the overall Player of the Year, and then you don't win Midfield of the Year in the Champions League. Weird. Goalkeeper of the Year, of course, Edward Mendy. Yeah, I'm saying goalkeeper was Mendy, but yeah.
To me, I saw that this competition is nothing but it's just a popularity contest. I saw it when Manuel Neuer went into the FIFA XI for best keeper, but European Keeper of the Year was Alisson in the same year when we won the treble. So to me, I don't value these award shows anymore because Jorginho, Jorginho was excellent for Chelsea. He was very good for Italy, but this is just a matter of Italy won the Euros and these niggas won,
and Chelsea
the
won the Champions League. And then,
so he's the common denominator between those two teams. That's the only reason he won. It's not because he was the best man, not because he pulled out the best performances, because there's mad midfielders that have pulled out on average better performances than that man. Kimmich did it. You know what I'm saying? Casemiro did it. This PSG Don. Paredes, bro.
I forget Paredes. Marquinhos, boy, defensive mid. Wait.
I'm talking about midfielder.
Yeah, I'm saying at defensive mid, yes. Marquinhos was killing it last season, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But no, Marquinhos was exquisite. He was an exquisite player. So to me, this has never been about ability and what you actually gave from a performance standpoint. It's always about, okay, what did you win and how popular are you? And that's what they run off. And that's about it. Because everything after that is like, no, man, Kante played well from, like, I'd say from the quarterfinals upwards, Kante was switched on. But if we're going to say the entirety of the tournament, nah. Give
Like,
me less of that.
dude, it's like, I understand that we won the Champions League and then you'd have to give it to us. But I wasn't too sure about Kante winning the midfielder of the year for the Champions League, because I also remember that it was only where it was a semis where everyone's like, oh no, great performance. I understand that, sure, fine. But it's like, give it to Jorginho if you're going to give it to someone. Like, be on brand, be on the same wavelength as everyone else. Because it's like, if someone says he's a men's overall player of the year, how is he not the Champions League player of the year? Mendy, I believe, changed or saved Chelsea a lot of points. He won us the Champions League.
Yeah.
He won us the
sure.
Super Cup. Oh, not
For
the Super
sure.
Cup. No. That was Kepa. Kepa won us the Super Cup. But Mendy saved us from a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit. He undid a lot of what Kepa did to us.
Facts.
Undid it. So
Yeah.
striker Haaland.
Man said what Kepa did to us.
Honestly.
man is bloody traumatized by Kepa. What Kepa
Bro.
did to us.
And then there was Haaland as striker of the year or forward of the year. That was, if they didn't give it to him, then that would have been stupid. I'm not mad at it at all, because that guy, bro.
I'm not mad at that.
He's a killer, but I don't know. He needs to move. I'm sorry. Dortmund don't deserve him.
He will
like,
move.
Bro, it's like he's shipped in how many goals in how many
don't
games?
Deserve anybody.
Yeah, that's true. Because they're not even using Haaland properly. It's like, bro, anyone. Every team would love a killer striker at the moment. What are you doing at the back? What are you doing in your midfield? It's like Royce is getting older, bro. You can't really like rely on him all the time.
Oh, you can. Royce has been he's been one of their consistent performers. You see, the problem with Dortmund is that they're cheapskates. They want to build a proper team. They keep wanting to make quick shift changes and save money. This is why Jadon Sancho goes and they don't even buy another winger. They buy Daniel Malen. Now, for all intensive purposes, Daniel Malen is an excellent striker. Man was doing bits in PSV, right? But that's not a winger. That's not someone that's going to replace Sancho. And now I'm hearing they want Hudson-Odoi on a loan. Like, why are you dons acting like a small mid-table team? Like Hakimi, you see, Dortmund should have gotten Hakimi and closed that deal on the first season he showed promise. Be like, no, we're signing you down to like a 3-year, 4-year deal. So if Hakimi leaves, you get some proper P's in your accounts. Then also they did a stupid thing, bro. Akanji, what a terrible defender. Never changed him. So Dortmund, bro, they just keep doing this thing where they sell a nigga and then they bring in like another nigga who's not that whatever. Look, I'll say this though, for them, they do replace their talents quite well. Like from the days of Lucas Barrios, Alexander Fry, through to Lewandowski, through to Aubameyang, through to Haaland, Batshuayi, whoever they know how to replace their attacking well. But it's just like second-rate niggas, bro. Second-rate niggas, and that's why they'll never go anywhere. So Haaland, I definitely feel his frustration, because when I watched Dortmund, right, I watched them against Hoffenheim, man won the game for them, literally. And every time he would score, the fucking niggas at the back would leak it. And then I remember Baumgartner scored. And then Haaland was kicking everywhere. He was like pissed off. Like, niggas, I want to win. You niggas are holding me back from seeing greatness. And like, I wish he leaves quick. I hope he leaves quick. And I hope he's wearing a red jersey next season.
Hey, but buying, you know how these niggas are on spending. But and it's like I don't like it when they also say like you can't have Lewandowski and Haaland in the same team. It's like, guys, you guys need killer strikers.
Can we talk about this, bro? I want Kylian Mbappe to go to Madrid now. I want Kylian Mbappe to go now, because if he goes for free next season, they're gonna have Mbappe and Haaland.
No, I don't think they're gonna have Haaland next season if they get Mbappe. That's the thing. But Mbappe's ego is too big for them to have both. Mbappe's ego is way too big for them to have both.
Because see, you know what I like about Mbappe? Mbappe's ego is big, but Mbappe also understands where he can fit into a team with another nigga that wants to win. See, this is why Mbappe plays so well with Benz. Mbappe doesn't mind playing with other stars. Neymar would be the person with the problem. I know Neymar would, because Neymar and whoever he's been pit up against, because at one point it was Neymar versus Götze, then it's Neymar and Hazard, and then whoever. Mbappe wouldn't mind that. And I know Haaland wants to win, because once Mbappe goes to Madrid for free, I know Haaland's going to go there as well. Because it's been rumored that he's already a Madrid fan and that's where he wants to go.
Neymar and Götze?
Bro, around the 2014, 2013 period, those
Christ.
two niggas were being compared.
What a fucking mismatch.
What's he do? No, at that time.
Wow, what a fucking mismatch. Worlds apart.
Not at that time.
He was part of fucking MSN at the time. Neymar was fucking part of Emerson, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, when Dortmund Götze, and Neymar fresh off Santos, that was not a mismatch.
A mismatch, bro. Hey, bro.
That was not.
Neymar was doing a madness. Aye, bro. Götze wasn't compared. I ain't gay. What he was doing at Barca.
Like, to me, you see, that's where it went, because when Neymar moved to Barca, it was the same time Götze moved to Bayern. And yeah, he had a pretty decent first season, but it was nothing next to that. I'm talking about 2012, 2013 times. Those niggas were in the same bracket, but obviously Götze fell off. He fell off in a big way.
Bro, there's just
and
a bunch
then
of...
that thing came back again. It came back again when Götze chefed Brazil and he came and won the World Cup. But to me,
That's
bro, like these
again,
comparisons are so dumb. Yeah, no, at that time it was. At the Dortmund Götze, that man was a killer, bro. That man chefed us so many times. But anyway,
there's just a bunch of players.
Because at one point, remember, it was Marco Marin versus what's that kid from Barca? Boyan. It was Marco Marin versus Boyan to be to be the next Messi and Ronaldo. It's Marco Marin versus Boyan. There's so many.
They believed in Messi's cousin.
Andre Schürrle at one point.
Bro. You see, no. Here's the thing about people and their little predictions of the next this and the next that is that people will have one game. It's like literally Lukaku had one game, and then they said, "Is he the signing of the season?" Guys, he just scored in one game. That's just relax. Like, bro, CR7 is still gonna. CR7 is about to do a mazza on us now. It's like it's not even funny anymore. Where people are excited because of Cristiano. There's a reason why they're excited. This man, he doesn't play wherever he goes.
Because that man is guaranteed goals.
Guaranteed goals. Hey, guaranteed. But yeah, let's move on from soccer.
Guaranteed chefings. Guaranteed. No, man, football is a lovely game. But my final parting words for this thing is that football right now is going to become more of a circus, because the media and the transfer budgets and the wages and everything is just sensationalized the game.
Sensational.
I now understand why the British Premier League was so against the Super League, because they are the Super League. Every single league that is in English has been suffering because they're just failing to keep the lights on ever since COVID hit. And the Premier League is laughing to the bank because them man have a whole sugar daddy situation there. Mad niggas going out to Dubai, getting flown out to get shot on in the chest and have to jack off a camel. Mad guap is flowing through that league, bro. La Liga is trash right now, man. It's in the gutter. Bayern aside, take Bayern out. Bundesliga is no better than the Austrian league, bro. You know, maybe slightly better, but also go to France, bro. France is not even a top 5 league anymore. Portugal is outdoing them. So to me, everyone is suffering. It's only like 1 or 2 teams out of, and Italy, everyone's dead.
It's over. It's over. It's over. Mourinho's the only one who can try save.
Juventus, bro.
It's over for Juve, but Mourinho's the only person who can try save it. Because Mourinho can work with any squad, bro. Any squad.
Yeah, he can. But Juve, it's long. AC Milan, maybe. We'll see what they do in the Champions League. But Serie A is dead, bro. It's too dead. But bro, man,
I was thinking about
Premier League is now the Super League.
I was thinking about how the politics of soccer are now also starting to show, where one of the former Juve presidents was saying something to the extent of Ronaldo was weighing down the team. We all know that was cap, but he was just trying to prove a point that we really don't want him here anymore.
Cap.
And of course, cap. And it's like, no, they're just showing that they don't want him there anymore, and they had their own little beef, and he just had to be petty about it. But I realized that, nah, bro, I think we really are going to die. It's not even a conspiracy theory anymore. It's like, it's the beginning of the end. I say 10 years, 5 to 10 years. So like, we're making a joke. World. Yeah, the world is going to end. Oh, human civilization's done. It's done for us. Done. We're done. Mm-hmm. We're done. Because I was having a conversation.
Let's put on the tinfoil hats, right?
Yeah. But I was having a conversation this weekend.
Let's put on the tinfoil hat for a moment.
Yeah. I was having a conversation this weekend, and we were just talking about, okay, cool. If this is the end of the world, why? Oh, I asked the question, why is it taking so long? And then I was told, no. It's not going to happen like instantly, like we said a few episodes ago. It's going to be a slow burn. It's going to take some time, but we're just at the beginning stages of the disease. It's like COVID is just the beginning of that stage too. It's like there's just beginnings of everything. And I've noticed in that, and then there's still going to be the coming back of Jesus and all of that stuff. And then I noticed that all over the world, whatever you believe, what situation or whatever situation you believe that we're in right now, it all has one. It all shapes up in a linear pattern for some way. You can come from an atheist perspective, a Christian perspective, a Muslim perspective, this perspective, at that far left, far right, whatever, right wing, left wing perspective. It'll all line up in that some shit is coming, wars are coming, shit is gonna go down, but the way you get there is different compared to what you believe in. It's literally, we can all see like, no, guys, this is not funny anymore. Like, we're going down, but we're still trying to function normally, as we should try to, while we're going down. It's just like, nah, bro.
No, you know,
it's like literally Jesus, like God woke up Jesus and said, hey, sandals on. He'd be like, I'm still sleeping. Like, yay. I've already started this project. You're not going to stop this for me. Go put your shoes on.
Yo. No, still, I hear you. I think everyone but the left realizes some shit is going down because the left is driving all this change, and the left believe that they actually fixing the world. They're creating more equality, more equity, more, what's this one? Inclusiveness, and save everyone from COVID and all that kind of stuff. The left is the people who are doing this. Like all these feminist alphabet gang, whatever.
Oh my god.
They're combining to do this.
And it's like,
and it's gotten to the point where the original pioneers of the thing are now stepping back. Like, for example, the women that were fighting for women to be included in certain things and for women to be equal are now stepping back. Like the previous generation of feminists are looking at these young gal and being like, yo, this is not what we were on. We just wanted to be rated. We wanted to be paid the same. We've gotten what we wanted. We've gotten what we wanted. Like feminism could have stopped in like 2010 in the West, and it would have been fine. In African countries and other places in the world, there's still work that needs to be done. But for the most part, feminism has somewhat achieved its goal in that women are equal to men. Now, obviously, when you start to say we're equal, there's going to be consequences, good consequences, in that they get paid the same, they're valued the same, but also bad consequences. Like niggas now, like I can't remember, like growing up, I can't remember a time where it hasn't been more socially acceptable to beat a bitch than now. Like niggas are like now are fighting back. Like growing up, anytime you'd slap a woman, it'd be like, oh, you can't hit back. And no one would even shame the woman. But now, niggas, even women are like, nah, he should have beat that bitch. And I'm like, whoa. No, it's
people's morals are going out the window, bro. And it's like, it's all this. You see, I have a conspiracy theory, you know what I'm saying? Drop that shit. You know how they say, in order for Jesus to come back, all four corners of the world or all corners of the world have to know about the word of God, right?
We do, though. I think in the
hold on.
there's no one who doesn't know about it.
Of course. But what if Kanye is actually propelling that?
By spreading the word of God.
Quote unquote, because I still think this Donda thing is kind of, but yeah, that's another conversation.
Donda.
It's like wait. It's like when on the 85 South show, and then Chico ran up to DC, like Jan, acting like a crack addict.
That was the weirdest thing. It's like, bro, if we were still in like 2010 or 2011, I know niggas would have had a whole entire Illuminati think piece about the thing, because that was weird, man.
No. It's not even think pieces now, because people are now saying it. I see the tweets, but it's like people don't care anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah.
People don't give two shits anymore. It's like the world is ending. It's like, do we really care?
Bro, do you know, it's like, I think they call it relative destructionism or constructivism. It's like we're taking all the things that we held sacred and we're finding a way to deconstruct it just for pure fun, because we have nothing else to do. Like the very things that uphold our society are just being deconstructed for fun. For an example, right, there's this thing called a predicated axiom. So it's something we hold true. Like it's a functional truth that is the basis for other truths. For example, the sky is blue. That's an axiom. So when we talk, we can be like, oh, blue skies, whatever. We don't even dispute that as a fact. There's two genders. that should be like, oh, there's two genders, men and women do this and that. So we say men and women. We don't say, oh, there are two genders. We don't talk about the fact that there are two genders. We already established that, so we go on and say whatever statements. But even those things that we hold true, everything is being deconstructed. Like, hey, there's not two genders. There's this, and that. Like, no, women don't give birth.
Hold on.
Everyone can give birth. It's like
Hold on.
Everything is just being questioned. It's crazy.
Hold on. I like how it's crazy how people it's crazy how people don't want to be known as something specific, but they want to push their own agenda.
Bro, come on.
Catch that if you catch that.
Come on. You be here all week.
You know what I'm saying?
Sensational.
Sensational.
Hey,
bro,
so many people. That was a foul play. You know, that sounds like a Big Sean punchline.
Sensational.
That's a Big Sean punchline still.
Bro, if I was Big Sean, I would have said something about agenda de gender. You know what I'm saying? How he like
gender. No, man, that was cold still. That was cold.
Nah, bro. No, because honestly, it's like, okay, cool. It was first it was understand us. Now it's like, okay, if you don't understand us, we'll ruin your life. And it's like, what are you guys doing? Like, we look at you like,
no, we're not even there anymore. We're at, if you don't fuck me, I'll ruin your life. Because I'm hearing all types of, oh, if you don't get with a transgender woman, you're less of a man. Excuse me.
Oh, hell no!
Well, excuse me.
Yeah? Who says that?
It's so funny how consent works for everyone except men. Heterosexual men. Like, no one wants a heterosexual man anymore. I'm really
no one wants a
this
heterosexual
shift.
black man.
Nah, even white dudes, man. White dudes are catching smoke. White dudes are
but it's fun to catch. It's fun to watch them catch smoke because of slavery. But yeah, and overall colonization.
At the end of the day, we're at a point. We're going to a point where, as men, no matter who enslaved who, we have common interests now because they're coming for all of us. They're going to come for that white man. When they've got the white man, they're coming for you. And our masculinity has been under the cosh for time. Because you know the age-old secret that in Hollywood, a black man always needs to do some filthy, feminine shit to get on. I was so disappointed when I saw Conway in an Alexander McQueen dress, bro. Oh my God.
Bro.
Then Young Jock had to do that. And then Lil Uzi, bro, come on.
Like you said, 10 years ago, there'd be whole thing pieces about how this is some evil plan. Now no one cares.
No one cares. And this is what I'm saying. It's like this deconstructivism. Like we are questioning the validity of everything that is common sense. Very soon, people will be calling out gravity, saying gravity is a social construct.
And we need to switch it off.
We have been hearing some of the most ludicrous things. And this is kind of the problem where you allow everyone to have an opinion. Because it's all good and well. 100 years ago, when you were dumb, you were just dumb to you and whoever was the poor fool who had listened to you. But now you're dumb to everyone, and enough dumb people, because most people are dumb. Enough dumb people are now coming together and they can put momentum behind their dumb ideas.
Bro,
it's crazy.
Bro, understand is that when you go to school, everyone's given the same textbook, but some other people get 90, some other people fail. That's literally what it is in the world. The information is given to you. It's just what you do with it.
What people do with it?
People are dumb. You see, like I was talking to my sister this weekend. I was like, people are seriously dumb out here, and that when you step out and you say something logical, it seems like you're like the Messiah. Like, wow, I've never thought of shit that way. But it's like, no, it seems logical. You know what I'm saying?
That's one. And two, that's a huge point. Like just bling. That's one. Two, when you say something logical, you're damned as if you have judged and called out pestilence upon the world. You'll say something just simple. There's only two genders.
How dare you?
Men can't give birth to children.
How dare you?
Women can't ejaculate sperm. Oh my God.
How dare you?
You've hailed 666 devil, hail Satan, Antichrist things.
How dare you?
You can get cancelled for that. You can lose peas. You can lose your money for that. You can get your family put out on the street for saying something that is such a fundamental truth. And this is why this world of ours deserves to crash and die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, they're actually showing us why we deserve to die. Like why we deserve for our civilization to end now. Because God is like, okay, guys, I gave you all some time, but nah. I gave you all 2,000 plus years, but nah.
Look, I love South Africans, but I hate our inability to reason properly. Like someone will say something completely valid, and just because it disagrees with you, it's like, oh, msuni wako, fuck off. And it's like you will go back and forth with someone, and as soon as you chief them with a thing, they're like, they logic switches off completely. Especially when it comes to politics. You see, when it comes to politics, men don't want to hear about reform. They don't want to hear about phases. They don't even want to hear about programs or whatever. It's like, this person is doing this. I like this person. Therefore, everything they do is good. It's like such a cultist mentality. Go up against this guy. Even if you say something sane, like for an example, with this whole Zuma thing, if you even say, hey, Zuma is not clean. Oh, bro. They'll say, oh, but Ramaphosa, oh, but this and that and white people. I'm like, no, man. What is this? Have you not noticed that at all?
It's a whole life thing. When the South Africans, like we keep saying that South Africans are, we all work, or not we all, but most South Africans are just trend centric, and everyone has to do one thing at one time. If you're not part of it, then they're gonna shame you for it. And it's like, you're not allowed to have your own opinions as a South African. Like, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start this podcast, because it was like, shit, we need something for the intellectual South African, whether it's, bruh, we're not saying anything too deep or too intellectual, but it's like, we don't want to hear about your story time. And then they're like, no,
your once we're not time and you know sex what I'm saying? And the same
once we're done speaking about story time, then we can move into politics. Like, bruh, I will do that in my own time, because if I'm tapped into something else, then I will go into that. I don't want to constantly wait for you guys to come back from where Jola 99. What else do they watch? The Queen. I'm not going to wait for you guys to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Generations,
anything they watch.
Like,
I'm tired of that shit.
It's like we are bottom tier. Like,
that's why,
Africans, bro, we need to be 100% real. We are, like, this is why we're consistently taken for a boost in the world. We always want to point to our politicians and our celebrities for acting the fool, but we have a culture of acting the fool. We are our culture has a lot of great stuff, but within it there's a spirit of stupidity and instant gratification and just, bro. And you see, the moment I talk about it and you talk about it now suddenly we are, coconuts. We think we're better than the culture.
Oh, yeah. No, I am better than the country, than the general public of the country, because I can think for myself. I don't walk behind another man. It's just that simple, Weibo.
Bro.
Whether my English is fluent or not, I can think for myself. I know a lot of brothers whose English aren't fluent, but think for themselves, are interested in the same things I'm interested in. They don't have to be.
I love that.
Bro, they don't have to be watching fucking Mocha Love and all of that shit just because you guys are watching it. I don't know what's going on in these channels, bro. I really don't, because why? I do it on purpose not to watch it. I don't find it interesting, number one. But I used to watch stuff like Date My Family, but I'm over it. It's the same content over and over, made by the same people, made to keep us in that mentality, the street mentality. God. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always have to have the street mentality. When I even look at Blackie's album, 031 Stand Up, KZN Stand Up, when I listen to Blackie's album, the two main songs that people like is the piano song Siga and
Sigi Keke.
Yeah, Siga le Keke, that joint, and Hold.
Okay, yes.
And Hold, the emotional one. Why? We love Umjolo, number one, but number two, we love the one genre of music that's on top.
Trends.
So it's piano. We love trends. So we're gonna love that too. And I'm like, that was so easy. Trends. But this man traps, bro. Blackie traps his heart out, bro. That man traps. Bro, do you understand what trap is?
I can't remember what's the name of the song.
David, dog.
The one where he's got the mask on his face with the other dude.
The one with Lucas raps.
I think so, bro. I can't remember the name of the track.
Yeah, I know that joint. The one with Lucas raps.
That man was spazzing. Oh man is spazzing.
Bruh, that man can trap. You know what I'm saying? So now everyone is not gonna listen to the trap part, like how they do to an SDC. They're like, no, that's not for me. Like, that his album is not for South Africans because he's trapping. Big Time Schlepper, yeah.
Big Time Schlepper.
Featuring Lucas raps. Yeah.
And I hate that. You see what you just said? I hate that. Now we have to hold ourselves back. And this is
exactly
South Africans are the worst, because when you are on the come up, and you're trying to push the envelope and push the boundaries and get out of the box a little bit, they are not going to, they'll be like, we don't fuck with you. you don't do it for South Africans. You think you're foreign, you think you're American, you think you're British. But when you go to UK and you make it on your matters, on your mad thing, when you go to man from the other end of the world, bro, and you do your thing, then suddenly they want to come back and claim as well. And I'm like, where were you niggas at when I was shooting in the gym? Bitch, you weren't with me shooting in the gym. But now you want the spoils. And this is why I keep saying, bro, like, bro, I love South Africa, bro, but our people's minds, man, they ain't right. They're not right.
But you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Always want to complain. In the gym?
Oh, but you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. That's the problem. Ooh, I love the fact it just clicked to me now. It's like, bro, when I make it monetarily in terms of my finances and everything, when I make it, don't ask me for shit. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
The gym, bro.
Huh?
When I was shooting in the gym, you were out here calling my shot whack. You're saying you should be shooting like the other niggas. You should be shooting like Ray John Rondo. You should be shooting like DeMar DeRozan. Now I'm shooting like me. And when I finally get my shot right and I'm sinking 3-pointers, having a 50-point night every game, now you want to come around like you were in the gym working on my shot. Nah, no.
Bro.
And if you think about it, bro, us as South Africans, we create our own problems, right?
All the time. All like the fucking time.
All the time. We create our own problems. We always complain, oh, they're always recycling the same celebrities for this, that, and the other. But do we not always flock to the same celebrities?
Facts. Like, it's so tiring. It's like, how can a 40-year-old get a 20-year-old's job and everyone look at it like it's normal? It's supposed to be the new, the latest, the youngest. You know what I'm saying? But
we always want to flock to who's trending. We don't want to support someone from the ground up. We want to flock to them when they're trending. And then we complain why we don't get opportunities where we're on the ground. It's because we have a culture of instant gratification. We want the person who's been there forever because it's right there. We don't want to build someone. We praise
celebrity more than money. We just praise the aspect of being a celebrity and fame.
We praise celebrity. We praise money. We praise celebrity. We praise money. We praise fame, but we don't praise excellence. Someone can be damn good at what they do, but just because they're not popping like that, you're not gonna give them their props.
We just won gold in Paralympic long jump, I think. Just one gold. Yeah. Where's the outrow? But then we want to call Laufed's Bani Shakari for coming 9th. I don't care if she came 9th or not. We just won gold in the Paralympic events. The fuck you talking to me about?
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that. See, I'm just as South African as everyone else. I just think that if we're going to end up anywhere as a country and we're going to create a platform for young small businesses, we need to change our mentality, because people always complain, oh, the government's not making any jobs, oh, the young people are starving and unemployed, but when your boy in the hood is starting something, you don't want to buy his shoes because they're not Nikes. You don't want to buy his shirt because it's not a this and a that. But then when Tsepo jeans is hot, now you suddenly want to be like, oh, I went to high school with Utsep. I knew Utsep. Like, when I'm grinding now, you don't want to buy my mixtape. But now that I'm Nasty C, now you'll be like, oh, I went to school with Nasty C. Wow. Like, bro, you need to shake that.
Hey, and we hear it all the time because we're here in Durban. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know how many people come and tell me, I know we used to chill no Nasty, not Junior. They call him by his name. Hey, bro. Hey.
Like, bro, they tried so much. And that always makes me laugh because that Junior, the hoes love that one. Like, oh, Junior. I'm like, bro, you don't know him like that. I'm sure it's the same thing like with Drake, where the hosts call him
Aubrey. They call him Aubrey, bro. Hey, bro. But no, bro. Hey, that's stupid.
No, bro. Like, wait, let's just finish this thing out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that to this, bro, like, to anyone who's South African listening to this, think. Like, we need to start thinking and stop being so emotional. We always want to talk about we are very emotional. Like, we're a very feminine society. Yes, we can talk about patriarchy and black, but the way we deal with things is extremely feminine and it's extremely emotional. Like, when someone says something against you, you want to shout over them or you want to be violent. See, we love to be violent, but we never want to sit down and dismantle what they say with some logic and sound reason. Then we're shocked why we're such a violent society. Then we're shocked why we're such a dysfunctional society. We all contribute to this shit show that we're in.
Yeah. I just want to cap this all off by saying men don't have the arsenal to be men anymore.
Oh, the arse anal to be men anymore.
Now they just
because they're making a shit show out of it.
Ooh.
We nice, bro.
Bruh, let's just end it off there.
Bro, that was like an Olympic swan dive, bro. We don't need to do any more. This whole synchronized swimming routine.
Bruh.
And with that, this is, and this will always be the most sensational podcast on the world.
Sensational.
The what? The most
this
what?
Was the most sensational podcast in the world. I'll say it for you one more time. The most sensational podcast in the world. This was the Let Me Mansplain Podcast.
Let me mon.
Niggas,
you went through the whole episode without mistakes, but now Uncle Ruckus, I know, do your thing.
The nigga will use words he don't really know.
Yo, man, Jesus. Yeah. All right. Run it back. This is the Let Me Mansplain Podcast where everything goes. Just as long as you can mansplain it. Yeah, yo.
We go.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Cheers to everyone. Today was absolutely sensational.
Sensational.
What is sensational?